Hello folks, I am back at the summit of Whiteface Mountain, 3,714 feet. This is the high point of the Sterling Range, and is my 97th peak out of 452 for my New England 3,000 footers. As you can see, there would normally be a viewpoint right there, but other than that, it's all in the trees here. And there's another viewpoint over there, I believe, where we can see the peaks that I climbed yesterday. This is the high point right here. However, there is a sign down there. Whoop, I slipped. And I will go take a picture or a video of that after this, but I just wanted to stand at the high point for this. We are going to be going to Round Top Shelter today, and we actually took a shorter day yesterday because today was a shorter day of 7 miles. That was all it would be, so now we're upping it to about 11 miles. And it's my birthday. Yeah, thank you. And as promised, here is the sign right here for Whiteface Mountain. It says 3,715, but I just got 3,714 in the guide. Here's the Long Trail North. I believe it's about 3 miles down to Bear Hollow Shelter from here. I don't think it's going to rain today either, so that's going to be nice. It's just kind of wet right now and foggy, so it'll probably clear up later, hopefully, when we get down into the Lamoille River Valley. Bye. Hello folks, I'm standing at the summit of Round Top. It's about 1,800 feet. It's not a big mountain, pretty small, but there's no other 3,000 footers I'm passing over later today. So there's a summit cairn. It's pretty cool. It's right here. There's like a rock that's balanced on top. That's kind of cool. But it's a wooded summit other than that. We heard some thunder a little while ago. So we're planning on getting to the shelter, which is about a quarter to like a third of a mile ahead. So it's pretty close. It is probably around 3 o'clock right now, so we're going to be getting there early. And we're going to tent tonight. And by the way, Whiteface, / Sterling, was also my 99th peak. I miscounted completely for some reason. So, yeah, there's an update there. That's pretty much it. Hello, folks. I'm at Laraway Lookout right now. This is about a little less than half a mile before the summit of Laraway. It's a pretty cool lookout. I can see down to Mansfield from here and the Sterling Range. So right there is Sterling Mountain / Whiteface Mountain. Then there's Morse. It's kind of blended in with Madonna, which is the jagged one. Sterling Range Northwest Peak, and I think I can kind of see Spruce back there. Then Mansfield, which is in the clouds. Over here I can see Elmore, Wister Mountain, Middle Wister, and Putnam Mountain. But I can't see much else south. It's pretty hazy today. Up Laraway is 2,790 feet, and right now we're at about 2,650 feet. It's a bit blustery up here. I think some thunderstorms might roll in later in the day, so I think we're gonna have to keep moving to get to Spruce Ledge Camp, which is still about 9 miles from here. Bye. Hello folks, I'm at the summit of Butternut Mountain right now, 2,715 feet. Here's the sign on a spruce tree right now. There was a big thunderstorm when we were coming up the mountain from Corliss Camp, which is a nice shelter. But it passed by and now it's blue sky. There's the storm over there. There's a survey marker here, or benchmark, right here. But other than that, there's not really any views, but it still is a cool summit. We have about 5.5 miles left today to Spruce Ledge Camp, and I think it's around 2 o'clock. So I think we can make it. We might stay in the shelter tonight because of if it rains. Bye. Hello folks, I'm at the northern entrance of Devil's Gulch right now. About a little over half a mile from Spruce Ledge Camp. My mom is back a little ways. I just took off a little earlier, like a couple minutes earlier than she did this morning. But the weather looks good today. We're going to go over Belvedere, Tillotson, and Haystack, and then my mom's switching out with my dad in Hazen's Notch. So I think that's good. And my friend actually took a video of this, Levi, as I've given a shout out to him earlier. You should go check out his channel of his backpack through Devil's Gulch a little over a month ago. I believe this is day 19, so that's pretty good. It's the 22nd of July at the moment. So I'm going to keep moving. It's about half a mile to the Babak Trail and about 5 miles to the summit of Belvedere. Hello folks, I'm in the Belvedere Fire Tower right now. Summit of Belvedere, 3,360 feet. Awesome views today. It's still really cleared out. Down at Camel Creek and Mount Ellen, Bolton, Mansfield, Sterling Mountain, Sterling Range Northeast Peak, or West Peak rather, Mount Putnam, Middle Worcester, Mount Elmore, Mount Norris, the Knoll, Wind, Bald Mountain, Burke Mountain, and to the north, Tilson Peak, Haystack, Bruce Peak, Buchanan, Gilpin, and Domey's Dome, and then Big J and J, and West J. So we'll be up there in a couple days, or tomorrow I'll be on top of J. So it still looks a little ways, but I don't think it'll be too bad. We're about 2.8 miles from Tilson Camp, and about 6 or so miles, or 7 miles from Hazel Beach. And there's 2 kickers today, so I'm pretty excited. I am at the summit of Tillotson Peak right now, 3,040 feet. It's a few hundred feet off the LT, so I bushwhacked up here, but you know what's awesome? There's a summit register up here, and I put my name in, and everybody who's ever been to the summit here has put their name in. This is my 101st 3,000 footer. I actually forgot to say that Belvedere was my 100th, so woohoo! I'm like about a quarter of the way there. This was pretty fun coming up here. This is one of the first 3,000 footers that I've bushwhacked where I found a summit canister at the top. So that's really cool. I'm going to do one more 3,000 footer today, Haystack Mountain, 3,223 feet. But I think I have to go now because my mom's probably waiting on me. And I used Gaia GPS to find the summit here, so if you're ever looking for a good GPS, use that one. Bye. Hello folks, I'm at the summit of Haystack Mountain, 3,223 feet. The summit is just over here, but it's more interesting here because there's a view of the remaining peaks after summit. So we have Domey's Dome and Gilpin with J, and I won't be climbing Big J, but that's just in it too. Looks pretty cool. I've done that one before. And then I think that's Owl's Head up there, as I said earlier. But this is all you can really see from here. It's a 0.2 spur trail up here. And it's 1.9 down to Hazel's Notch. And I hope I can get a good day for J tomorrow and hope it's not rainy. Bye. And this is 102, by the way, for 3,000 footers. Hello folks, I'm at the summit of Gilpin Mountain right now. It's a wooded summit. Not super interesting, 3,015 feet above sea level. And it's my 103rd 3,000 footer of New England. We were just looking for a summit canister, but I don't think there is one. So we're just going to head down in a minute because the bugs are getting bad. This is day 20, and my dad's back in.
Right.
And tomorrow we're going to finish up, so that's going to be fun. And we're going to get some lunch on top of J Peak because there's a restaurant up there. Hello folks, I'm at the summit of J Peak right now, 3,858 feet above sea level. I've already done this one, so it's I forget what number it was. I did it last year, but it's got really good views. We can see pretty much everything down to Mount Ellen that I've done. So there's Big J. I did that last year. Cold Hollow Mountain's high point, Gilpin Mountain, Domey's Dome, and then Buchanan Mountain. then Haystack Mountain, Tillotson Peak, and Belvedere, with the whole Worcester Range in the background with Elmore at the end. There's Mount Norris, and then the Sterling Range. I can see Sterling and Madonna and Mansfield. And then way down there, in between Mansfield and the Sterling Range, it's Bolton, and then what you can barely see is Camel's Hump and Mount Ellen. To the northeast, we've got Owl's Head and a bunch of other peaks in Canada, with Carlton Mountain, which I'll be climbing tomorrow, and Burnt Mountain, and right there, North J and Dome Peak, and the summit bench marks right here. So, yeah, it's a bit of a climb up, but it's pretty nice views at the top. So, I'm only about 10.5 miles from the border now, so that's pretty good. Hello folks, I'm at the summit of Doll Peak right now, number 104 out of 452 New England 3,000 footers. It's a mostly wooded summit. It's 3,409 feet though, and it's the last 3,000 footer on the trail. It is about 7.8 miles to the border, and 1.3 out to Journey's End Road, so 8.1 to the end of the trail. We're gonna try to aim for a spot above Shooting Star Shelter to tent out, because there's no tenting at Shooting Star Shelter. And yeah, the weather's looking pretty good. I think it's supposed to get thunderstormy tomorrow, but I don't think that'll be a problem because it's later in the afternoon. Bye. Hello. Welcome to the last day on the trail, day 21. And I'm at the summit of Burnt Mountain right now, 2,608 feet. There's a sign over there, but there's a bit of a viewpoint here, so I can see out to North J Mountain right there. It's gone overcast, and I think it's supposed to thunderstorm later today. There was a thunderstorm last night, just after we set up the tent in a stealth spot under North J, but that wasn't a huge problem. Only 3.8 miles from the Canadian border now, and 1.2 from the road. So we're gonna get some breakfast down there in front of my mom, and then we're gonna rip up over to the border. Yeah, today's a shorter day. We decided we were gonna go to the Shooting Star Shelter, but we bailed about 1.5 miles before and stealthed. But it won't be a problem. It's about 8.5 miles, maybe like 8 miles today total, maybe even less than that. So I don't think it'll be a problem. Hello folks, I'm at the summit of Carlton Mountain right now, 2,670 feet. It's the last mountain on the LT. We are 1.4 miles from the border, and some folks are here. Yeah, say hi.
Hi.
And there's a lookout over there, but it's not really a lookout. You can like barely see North J Mountain. But I think might thunderstorm later today. It's pretty humid out here, so we're gonna get moving soon. And it's 2.7 miles out to Journey's End Road, which is 1.3 miles from the border. So, we've gone about, maybe like 4 3/4 miles today from where I started up on the stealth campsite up on North J. Hello folks, I am at the borderline. Here's post 592. This is the end of day 21. I got here at about 12:15 or so, but in here is the sign for the northern terminus of the long trail. So I have a picture of the southern and northern terminus. Here it is right here. The long trail, northern terminus. My Nana and my grandpa just went down to the Journey's End, which is 1.3 miles away. And we're gonna head down in a minute too, and get in the car and go home to get some pizza. Hello folks, I am at Journey's End Road right now, and this is the end of the journey, and the car is parked a little ways down the road for some reason. They've come 1.3 from the border, And thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. That would be very helpful. Thank you much. Bye.